So the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to clean this little area up here next to my raised garden bed. And we're going to build a semi-raised garden bed. So I have one over here. And I am going to add some llama poop to this to increase the nutrient level. Add some more dirt to it because you can see the dirt is a little bit low. So I'm going to build something very similar to this over here, but it's going to be about twice the size. And I'm going to take it all the way to the edge of the house there. And hopefully this year will be a much better year for gardening. So I'm not going to show the process of building the garden, but I will take some breaks as I'm building it and show you what I've got going on. I don't really have a place for me to mount my camera right now, so we're going to go about it this way. So this is my raised garden bed, and as you can see, the parsley is doing fantastic. So I am going to cut this all back, because as you can see, there is some new growth back there. So I'm going to cut back all these tall stalks and take them inside to dry them and see how much room I actually have in here. And then over here I've got a small sampling of what I'm going to grow this year. We've got some bell pepper plants. We've got a red, orange, and green. I think we have a red, orange, and green back there. And then we have zucchini and dill and strawberries. We've got a couple of different kinds of strawberries. And then, what are these? Cucumber and onions. And for now, I just have them in my raised garden so that I can protect them from the cold snaps at night, because we are still getting into the 30s and 40s at night. So that way when they're in here, they're covered by this nice plastic, so they're getting plenty of sunlight and it's staying nice and warm in here. Let's see. I already planted a couple of things, but obviously like the strawberries and the peppers and the squash and the cucumbers and onions, those aren't going to be planted in here. But I will plant, I have a basil plant and a rosemary plant that I might plant in here. I don't know. This parsley is just taking up the entire thing, so I want to see how far back I can trim this. Oh, and there's the update on the area that I'm gonna build the raised bed, so you can kind of see about how big it's gonna be. So I still need to get the rocks out over here, and then I'm gonna put some sand in the trenches here so that I can level it all out. And depending on how many bricks it takes, I would like to build this up at least 3 layers, but I don't think I have enough bricks. But as long as I can get the first layer done, then I can just go pick up some more bricks. So it is still way too early to be trying to grow strawberries, so I am going to pinch these off. Maybe. I'm going to finish pinching all these off so that we can get some good roots going and get a nice good harvest when the time comes, instead of an early harvest that sucks. So one of the most important parts of me setting up my garden is the watering. So I traced the line that I have that goes into my raised garden bed here. I traced it all the way back to find the main line, which is right there. And I am going to add a couple new lines to it. I'm going to add one that goes to this bed. And I might do probably 3, maybe 4. Maybe we'll do 4 for this bed and 2 for that bed over there. Say hello to my puppy. And my other puppy. That's the good one. That's the bad one. Alright, I'll be back.